Good evening. Hamburg arrival, formerly known as director. I'm doing event on the final approach of Hamburg today. It's Fear Evening, which means all our major airports are open, like Hamburg, Bremen, Hannover, Berlin, and hopefully some minor airports as well. So, streaming that, and greetings to everyone who's already here. Mary Abertary, hi. Raphael, Tony, final approach. Timo, Gude, Linus, nice. Lola Pilot also there. Goldie Fischi, moin. Und der Christian ist wieder da. Nice. Actually, of course, it's a slow start. Event just started, but we will get heavy traffic usually in approximately 1 hour. So now it's good time to warm up. Ja, Jörg, moin. Sensor 2 Tango Tango, turn left heading 180, clear down left 15.
Sensor 2 Tango Tango, left 180, clear down left 15.
Let's see if he will intercept with 250 knots. Not actually a reasonable speed, but no enemy in the surrounding, so you can fly whatever you want. Fabian, der Haushalt ruft. Ja, meiner auch. Kannst gerne herkommen. Danke für den Lurk. Ja. How are you, Carsten? Thanks, I'm fine. I'm fine, hopefully. As much as my age allows me to be fine. Look at that. Now he's slowing down. Everything okay. I guess it's an Airbus. Yes, it's an Airbus. An Airbus just needs to be in a curve, in a corner, or whatever, and slow down whatever it wants to. A Boeing? Lost. Sensor 2 Tango Tango, contact Hamburg Tower 126, das mal 855, vorbei.
Sensor 2 Tango Tango, 126, 855, ciao.
My inbound list is growing, but this is nothing compared to a usual event evening. You will see, yeah, no, on that side. I've got an overview about what's coming in from outside. Everything in this light blue color means it's a concern for me. N+1 Problem. Ja. Man hat immer einen Monitor zu wenig, egal wie viel man hat. Just someone saying, I don't have enough monitors. And it's, yeah, not having enough monitors is just an N+1 problem. You always have one monitor less than you actually need. So for me, N+1 is X1, 2, 3 for my normal setup, number 4 for my stream setup. And yeah, actually I could use some more helper displays or whatever. You never have enough monitors. No EDC or CBTLC for me. Can close these windows. And yeah, and if you wonder, arrival means I'm really only for arriving traffic to be sent to the final sequence for the tower. So I'm not talking to any departures. Sometimes the pilots still want to talk to me because they just search out the first approach they see, and I'm the A approach. Since this changed from F for final approach to A to arrival, and this is the first approach you see in your controller list, more and more V-pilots ask me for a climb, which doesn't make any sense, but yeah. As always, please read the ADAs. There's a departure frequency in there. That's not mine. Okay, next traffic from the south and from the west. Just looking for miles. 42 up to it's same. In that case, paying the Emirates will be first. Let's see. Emirates number 1. You will hear a lot of coordination, I guess. So please don't wonder. The TeamSpeak, I cannot stream that, but you will of course hear what I'm saying to. So I just coordinated that. For me, the Emirates will be number 1, as it looks for now. Deine Approach mache ich nicht, ne? 7-0?
Hamburg Director, guten Abend, Emirates 654 Heavy.
Emirates 654, Hamburg arrival, hello. Descent to altitude 3000 feet, QNH. Oh, actually I don't have QNH right now. Let me check. QNH 1008.
Descending 3000 feet, QNH 1008, Emirates 654 Heavy.
He's a regular pilot here and a viewer on my stream, so maybe he's online in the chat, I don't know. Jörgster, David. What about VSSI or whatever it's called? VCCS? Talking about, yeah, no, I'm not using that. It's not working for me. As a 2-monitor setup always crashes that. Doesn't make any sense for me. As soon as the first call was done, thought that too, it loops indefinitely for me. So I'm not using it. And I think I even that is not allowed, as it's a German service. ECCS from us, it's not allowed to stream that. I would have the need to get an approval from every controller in that case. I don't know. I rather don't do that. That's just internal talk. It's a stream approved by now? I didn't know that. Yeah. Ja, verstehe schon. Alles gut. For whatever reason. Yeah, I don't know. Noch nicht? Emirates 654, turn right by 5 degrees.
Right by 5, heading 325, Emirates 654 Heavy. Good evening, Delta 94 Heavy.
Delta 94, Heavy Hamburg arrival, good evening. Heavy, heavy, heavy. Heavy 1, heavy 2, heavy 3. Quite fast. What's separation minimum for heavy? 5 months. Behind each other. Except if you're an A380, then I don't know. Then you need a final on your own. It's just a crazy airplane. I'm at 654, reduce speed to 10 knots.
Reducing now speed to 10 knots, Emirates 654 heavy.
I cannot turn him with 300 knots. Delta 904, reduce speed to 30 knots.
Speed to 30, Delta 95.
That's a problem. Usually I would have turned him now into the final, but not with 300 knots. That's why I will look. Emirates 654, turn left heading 240.
Left heading 240, Emirates 654 heavy.
The Delta will have a lot of ground speed because of the wind from behind. Let's see. First separations to date. Still need to get into the flow. Emirates 654, continue turn left heading 180, clear ILS 15.
Continue turn left heading 180, quick ILS 15, Emirates 654 heavy.
Delta 904, turn right heading 120, clear ILS 15, descend with the glide.
Heading 120, cleared ILS 15, descend with the glide, Delta 95.
Looks okay. Oh, was. Oh. Big boss himself. But Oid won. So yeah, What Oid won, just flying in. This was 101X. Emirates 654, reduce speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
Speed 170 knots or greater until 5 DME, Emirates 654 heavy.
Delta 904, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Reduce speed 170, maintain to 5 miles, Delta 94.
Emirates 654, contact Hamburg Tower 126, Cessna 855, tschüss.
Tower 126, 855, Emirates 654 heavy, danke und schönen Stream noch, tschüss. Arrival guten Abend, Swiss 101 X-Ray.
This 101 X-Ray, Hamburg arrival. Good evening. Descent 4000 feet.
4000. Hallo, Carla.
Hi, hi. Nice. Drop the ILS. What does the F for full release mean above the label? Yeah. That's one of the possibilities to get tag from a mother controller. Just with no release, that's like standard. Then you've got special release like for turn only or for descent or climb or full release, which means I can work. In our constellation, like it is right now, it doesn't mean anything anyway because I don't have my own airspace. I don't have an airspace. It's just a delegated area from the approach for the arrival to work with that. So it doesn't matter. If I don't get a full release, I would still completely work in that sequence here with the traffic in this area. But yeah, usually from centers or something like that. It's that regulates what I can do with the tech until it's descended, for example, the approach into my airspace. Delta 904, contact Hamburg Tower 126, das mal 855 vorbei.
126, 855, Delta 94 Heavy, schönen Abend, ciao.
So target spacing for today, if you're wondering, it's minimum 5 miles at touchdown. So it's... I'm at the arrival. Sorry. So usually it's intercepting at 7 miles, 8 miles. Just give a little bit space for the tower. The problem is not the separation. The problem is more the vacating distance of the landing airplanes on runway 15 is a big problem in Hamburg. Just takes a lot of time for the next. And if we get them closer together, which we could do, the tower doesn't have any time to get any departures out. P-Ray Rapt. Hi. Sorry for the name. Swiss 101 X-ray, turn left by 5.
Left by 5, Swiss 101 X-ray.
Swiss 101 X-ray, descend 3000 feet, turn left heading 240.
Descend 3000, left heading 240, Swiss 101 X-ray.
So it's a concentration game today. That's all what it is at arrival. Puzzling, everything, looking for traffic. It's not concerned yet, but this will be my next here. There it is. We're already starting getting traffic from all sides.
Hamburg arrival, Swiss 101 Mike.
Swiss 101 Mike, Hamburg arrival, good evening. Well, sorry for the name. Fong was it, yeah? Thanks for watching. Hi. Swiss 101 X-ray, turn left heading 180, clear Dallas 15, report established.
Left heading 180, clear Dallas 15, call you established, Swiss 101 X-ray.
Direct in. Number 2, number 3, I guess. We'll see. Ja. Ja, ist jetzt dann. Mach mal, alles gut. Swiss 101 X-ray, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
170 or greater until 5 miles, Swiss 101 X-ray.
Swiss 101 Mike, descent altitude 3000 feet.
Descending altitude 3000 feet, Swiss 101 Mike.
Swiss 101 X-ray established 15.
Swiss 101 X-ray, thank you. Contact Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 855, happy landings.
Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 855, Swiss 101 X-ray. Danke, tschüss, tschüss.
wondering why this one is not concerned for me. Swiss 101 Mike, turn right heading 120, cleared RLS 15, report established.
Right heading 120, cleared RLS 15, we'll go Swiss 101 Mike.
Hamburg arrival, Lufthansa 78 Whiskey, moin.
Roger. This is 78 Whiskey, Hamburg arrival, moin, speed 230 knots.
Speed 230 knots, Lufthansa 78 Whiskey.
Hamburg arrival hört. Geil. They're still too high. We don't have a center yet. Center is just coming on now. So we should get better altitudes from the arriving traffic. Swiss 101 Mike, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
Speed 170 or greater until 5 miles final, Swiss 101 Mike.
Swiss 78 Whiskey, descend to altitude 3000 feet.
Descending altitude 3000 feet, Lufthansa 78 Whiskey.
And Swiss 101 Mike established on localizer 15.
Swiss 101 Mike, thank you. Contact Hamburg Tower 126, is my 855. Bye bye.
Tower 126, 855, Swiss 101 Mike, ciao.
Hamburg, moin, Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Echo.
8 Whiskey Echo, Hamburg arrival, hello. Reduce speed 230 knots.
230 knots, Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Echo.
Swiss 78 Whiskey, turn left heading 240.
Left heading 240, Lufthansa 78 Whiskey.
Ich glaube auch. Hauptsache, die kommen runter, die Flieger. Die sind alle zu hoch, wenn sie Unicom sind. Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Echo, descend 4000 feet.
Descend 4000 feet, Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Echo.
What does the N followed by a number means on the radar? N, that's the indicated airspeed of 230 knots right now, while the ground speed is above in the tag. So I can see maybe the difference about wind and all that stuff. But it's not perfect, it's calculated. It's not Sierra.
456, moin.
Lufthansa 456, Hamburg arrival, hello. Lufthansa 78 Whiskey, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Reducing speed 170 knots until 5 miles final, Lufthansa 78 Whiskey.
And Lufthansa 78 Whiskey, turn now left heading 180, cleared RLS 15.
Left heading 180, cleared RLS runway 15, Lufthansa 78 Whiskey.
Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Echo, turn left heading 240, descend 3000 feet.
Descend 3000 feet and left heading 240, Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Echo.
Hello from the 8 Whiskey Echo. Hi, what up, pilot? So you're live on screen now. Since then I was brave enough to join Vatsim. Oh, that's nice. Been over a month and I cannot believe I didn't join earlier. That's what we all think. Lufthansa 78 Whiskey, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855, bye-bye.
Hamburg Tower 126.855, Lufthansa 78 Whiskey. Danke dir, ciao.
Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Echo, turn left heading 180, cleared ILS 15, reduce speed 170 knots until 5.
Speed 170 knots until 5, turn left heading 17, say again?
Turn left heading 180, cleared ILS 15.
180 cleared us, runway 15, Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Echo.
Lufthansa 456, turn right heading 130, cleared ILS 15, descend with the glide.
Right heading 130 and descend with the glide, Lufthansa 456.
Lufthansa 456, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Can you say the speed again for Lufthansa 456?
Lufthansa 456, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 knots, vielen Dank, Lufthansa 456.
Okay. Did I send him to the next frequency? Yes, I did. Whoopsie. He might be a little bit too fast. Shit. Lufthansa 456 reduced to final port speed due to heavy in front. I didn't watch that.
Reduce final approach speed, Lufthansa 456.
He's not in the 6 o'clock position yet. Not in the 6 o'clock position yet. So 8 Whiskey Echo if possible, speed up 190 knots.
190 knots, Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Echo, and also until 5 miles final or what?
Until 7 miles final.
7 miles 8 Whiskey Echo, danke.
Now we've got a wake problem. Now I should have turned him out, but I think it's just on the edge. Yeah. Yeah, oopsie. It happens. I was sequencing him for a nice sequence, and then I recognized the heavy. Rookie mistake. Now we've got separation again. But yeah, blame me on that. Just waiting for Tobias to come into the stream and saying, hey, so you continue awake turbulence? Yes, I do. You guys, German ADC are hardcore and it's fun. Good learning. I got yelled at by Frankfurt ground on the other day. Thought it was indeed my fault. Ah, come on. Yeah, happens. Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Echo, contact Hamburg Tower 126 ist 855 vorbei.
126 855, Lufthansa 8 Whiskey Echo. Schönen Tag noch, tschüss.
Lufthansa 456, a good separation now, so no wakes. Let's have a look at Hamburg. Ooh, it's filling up. White targets on that side are arrivals, blue targets are departures. And Vazi, have fun on Friesland. Thanks for controlling. I think there's a CPT today, isn't it? Do you control any other areas? Yes. Actually, on Sunday, I made a 5-hour stream Hamburg Tower. This was a lot of fun. If you like, everyone, you can still watch it on my channel. So that was a fun evening. And I really like Tower. I miss that.
Hamburg approach, Lufthansa 895, flight level 300.
Last station, this is Hamburg arrival, please other frequency. I'm not approach, I'm arrival. So 456, contact Hamburg Tower 126, das ist mal 855 vorbei.
Hamburg Tower 126855, ciao.
Jo, Leute rufen mich, weil ich bin ja approach, A wie approach. Do you get to choose?
Hamburg,
Yes, of course.
arrival, midnight 27, Juliet.
Of course I choose what I'm controlling. It's fun after all, I'm not getting paid for that. Then I 27 at Juliet Hamburg arrival. Good evening, descent 3000 feet.
Descent 3000, midnight 27, Juliet.
You get educated from the bottom up so that you can give service top down. That means I know every station from the ground tower approach to the center by now, after a couple of years, so I can staff any position in that case. And Vatsim controllers get paid on events, yeah, with negative tickets and blood, sweat and tears. Everything else, no. Do you know the tower frequency by heart, or do you have it on different screen? Both. No, the next station is usually in the tech, if it's correct. In this case, it's not. But usually I know my frequencies here in this area. So towers 126 as my 855, aprons 121 as my 705. My Hamburg approach is 120 as my 540. The center, Allah above that is 126 decimal 325. That's the usual frequencies I use a lot. Hence, I've got like, I don't know, was it like 5,000 hours or something? Yes, contact the Bremen Radar 123 decimal 925. This is gone by now. Hello, Yannick. All frequencies, they all change. Hamburg approach was 119 decimal 510. Still, it's gone already. Come on, moin. Oh yeah, all the old frequencies. 136675. That was Hamburg West. At least. But by far, I don't know every frequency. The Maastricht ones in upper airspace, I always have to look into the tag or even in my list or something. And sometimes there are funny clips of me sending a pilot to my own frequency. And after that, realizing that I'm just set him to my own frequency. Shit happens. In a 27 Juliet, turn left heading 240, reduce speed 200 knots.
Left 250 and speed 220, Finnair 27 Juliet.
And left heading 240.
240, Finnair 27 Juliet.
There's a map that I can see the coverage of each Langen radar, who's north, south, and all that stuff. Actually, just, yeah, Langen radar is south here. We are Bremen radar here. But you can just look at the map.vatsim.net and then you can activate the real coverage with the slider. I think it's Vetglass Victor Golf. Should be /Victor Golf. In a 27 Juliet, turn left heading 180, clear ILS 15.
Left 180 and ILS 15.
There you can see the coverage, which is online. map.vatsim.net. Aging Lightning, hi. For now, every pilot is behaving a lot. Still working out. Finnair 27 Juliet, free speed.
Free speed, Finnair 27 Juliet.
Hamburg arrival, Lufthansa 17 Romeo Mike.
So 17 Romeo Mike, Hamburg arrival, descent 3000 feet.
Descending 3000, Lufthansa 17 Romeo Mike.
Okay, he's turning into downwind. Nice. Lufthansa 6, correction, Lufthansa 17 Romeo Mike, turn right heading 060.
Right heading 060, Lufthansa 17 Romeo Mike.
Finnair 27 Juliet, contact Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 855 vorbei.
126855, Finnair 27 Juliet, thank you, bye.
And if you're asking
G'day,
where
Hamburg
I am,
approach,
I'm at
Scandinavian
Hamburg,
115,
north of Germany.
flight level 050, ILS 7A15.
Scandinavian 115, Hamburg arrival, hello, descent 4000 feet.
Descent 4000 feet, Scandinavian 115.
So 17 Romeo Mike, continue turn right heading 120, cleared ILS 15, report established.
Right heading 120, cleared ILS 15, call you established, Lufthansa 17 Romeo Mike.
Scandinavian 115, turn left heading 240.
Turn left heading 240, Scandinavian 115.
Astrobrander, hi. Metal on? What does that mean? Metal? So 17 Romeo Mike, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 until 5, Lufthansa 17 Romeo Mike.
Scandinavian 115, the reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles, final Scandinavian 115.
Do you fly also? I'm the flying ATC, so that means I'm also flying, yes.
Arrival, Lufthansa 130 heavy.
So 1309 heavy, descent 3000 feet.
3000 feet, Lufthansa 130.
Scandinavian 115, turn left heading 180, cleared ILS 15.
Turn left heading 180, cleared ILS 15, Scandinavian 115.
So 17 Romeo Mike, contact Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 855 vorbei.
126, 855, cheers.
Sollte der Ground gar nicht so losschicken, sondern verzögern. So 1309, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reducing 200 knots, Lufthansa 129.
Hamburg Tower, hello, Lufthansa 200.
Könnt ihr die alle wieder zurückschicken? Lufthansa 2 Tango Alpha, Hamburg Arrival, hello. Descent 4000 feet.
Descent 4000 feet.
Lufthansa 1309, turn right, heading 120, cleared ILS 15.
Turn right, 120, cleared ILS 15, Lufthansa 1309.
What do you do when an aircraft is calling you, but you don't know how to pronounce the call sign? Then I just ask for the call sign again, or I just pronounce the letters. So I would say not Lufthansa 1309, but Delta Lima Hotel 1309. I can always revert back to that. But I have an ICAO list. If I click on the tag, I've got an info down there. And if it's an official ICAO, I see that it's a Lufthansa. And usually if it's a virtual airline and I don't know that, I can even look into the remarks. Sometimes they write how their call sign is pronounced. It's going to be 115, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855, bye-bye.
126.855 Tower, Scandinavian 115.
So 2 Tango Alpha, turn left heading 240, reduce speed 20 knots.
Left 240, reduce 20 knots, 200. Confirm left 240.
Affirmative. Bad, Mike. Oh, I'm sorry, Pastor Partner, I don't know the wrong loads. I was just going to ask. So 2 Tango Alpha, reduce speed 170 knots, descend 3000 feet.
170 knots and 3000 feet of knots.
Hello, Robert. Good evening. Your wings 903.
Wings 9038, Hamburg arrival, hello. Lufthansa 1309, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 knots until 5, so 1309.
Need more spacing onto the Lufthansa. It's a heavy again. Volume of my Vatsim audio is sometimes goes supersonic. Oh, I know that bug, yes. Just randomly gets so loud and then goes back down to the normal volume. Yeah, that's the cases where I just throw away my headset. Wings 9038, turn right heading 120, clear ILS 15, descend with the glide.
Right, 120, cleared ILS 15, descend with the glide, your wings 903.
So 2 Tango Alpha, turn left heading 120, clear ILS 15.
Left 120, cleared ILS 15.
So 1309, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855, bye-bye.
16855, action, please, Lufthansa 1209.
Oh, looks nice. For now. For now. So he's intercepting now. Wibble wobble, left, right, but now he's on it. Lufthansa 2, Tango Alpha, maintain speed 170 knots until 5 miles final. Contact Hamburg Tower 126.855 vorbei.
170, 855, Tower 126.855,
That's when I remark the pilots with /Mike. Übrigens 9038, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
17025, your wings 90 freight.
Actually 5 miles is enough.
5, your wings 90 freight.
If whatever. Today I got enough to drink here. Stay hydrated. This time on Sunday I didn't have anything to drink here anymore. Got water out of my bath. How and when do you know how to give certain aircraft speeds instruction? Experience. Actually, it's just experience. You learn that doing the approach and center stuff. Wings 9038, contact Hamburg Tower 126, that's my 855, bye-bye.
126.855, your wings 90 freight, is it?
I think he's saying 4 to 5, I don't know. Maybe Scotsman, I don't know. Hopefully he gets to the tower. Yeah. Nice. 6.5 miles, compression of 1.5 miles. When at 5 miles the airplane slow down, makes 5 miles touchdown. Ooh. As long as the tower is not complaining, that's a good one. But sometimes the tower needs more spacing. It's not our best configuration. The best sequencing is possible on 2-3. We can go down at 3 miles on touchdown in that case, but on 1.5 it's not possible because of the layout of the airport. They need more spacing to vacate the runway, that's a problem. KLM 22 Victor, Hamburg arrival, hello, descent 3000 feet.
Descent 3000 feet, KLM 22.
Actually, they're quite the same position relative to my final. But yeah, because she's in the downwind, he will be number 2 now. So KLM just gets straight in. Earlier, there was a guy trying to talk to the controller, but you couldn't only hear the air in his blown mic. The controller had to ask him to repeat like 5 times. Yeah, shit happens. That mic, whatever. Revert to text in that case. I mean, that's the best you could do. Die Mentorkrankheit, Jörg. Ich will immer drauf schicken und in dem Moment macht's Piep. KLM 22 Victor, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reduce speed 200 knots, KLM 22.
They have to. Very bad. We have to. Text is not an option. What does the F mean about the call sign? It's a full release from the last controller. I can do with him as
Tower,
I
good
need.
evening, Lufthansa 895, flight level on 5,000 feet.
Lufthansa 895, Hamburg arrival. KLM 22 Victor, turn right heading 120, cleared ILS 15.
Right, 120, cleared ILS 15, KLM 22.
Lufthansa 895, turn left heading 240, descend 4,000 feet.
Left heading 240, descending 4,000, Lufthansa 895.
So it means, in the context of radar controllers, it means I can work in the airspace of the other controller with a release. And a full release means climbing, descending, turning, changing speeds and all that stuff. So it's my responsibility, of course, but there might be situations where a controller doesn't release that. But today I'm a relief station anyway. I don't have my own airspace. This is all the airspace of the Hamburg approach, but I'm doing just the arrival sector, the final approach, which means I don't have an airspace. So the F is usually not needed, but we all use that. We're just used for the clicks, you know. So 8905, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles per hour.
Reduce speed 170 until 5 miles final, Lufthansa 895.
KLM 22 Victor, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles per hour.
170 knots or greater, to 5 miles per hour, KLM 22.
So 8905, turn left heading 190, cleared ILS 15.
Left heading 190, cleared for the ILS 15, Lufthansa 895.
Lufthansa 3512, good day. I'm currently heading 300, ILS approach.
Lufthansa 3512, Hamburg arrival, good evening, descend 3000 feet. Lufthansa 3512, descend 3000 feet.
Descending to 3000, Lufthansa 3512.
KLM 22 Victor, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855.
Contact Tower 126.855 for KLM 22.
Lufthansa 895, descend 3000 feet to intercept.
Descending 3,000 to intercept, Lufthansa 895.
Lufthansa 3512, turn left by 10 degrees.
Turn left by 10, Lufthansa 3512.
How high does the approach airspace reach? In Hamburg, it's flight level 105. So we are operating as approach until flight level 100, while the center is descending them to 110. That's our transfer layer between 100 and 110. On other airports, it's different. For example, in Munich, I don't know. Like initial climb is flight level 70. I don't know how high it gets. I don't know. In Leipzig, for example, it's flight level 195. So it depends on the topology and what these centers and approaches are doing in that case. Leipzig, for example, is Thüringen lower. This is even a center in real life. So that's why he's got higher airspace, because he's controlling a lot more airspaces down there. While Hamburg is just actually for the Hamburg area, including Lübeck. Moin, Mr. Zürich. Hey. Lufthansa 8905, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855 vorbei.
Tower on 126.855, Lufthansa 895, goodbye.
Good questions, guys. Good questions. It's fun.
Right
hello, you wing 40 kilo.
Thanks for Hotel Kilo Hamburg arrival. Good day. So, actually, I totally missed that. Plane 4. Hi. You invested your points, your precious coffee beans. Oh, hi. That's 30 minutes ago, because I didn't have the window up here. My TeamSpeak window was over there. So hopefully you're still with us. And Christian just sent a bremsen. Yeah, we're trying to brake. So 3512, turn left heading 210.
Turn left heading 210, Lufthansa 3512.
Also so kann es jetzt gerne bleiben. Ich finde das recht spaßig. Ja. Passt ja. Wir sollten uns am Mittwoch in Leipzig anmelden. Das andere ist direkt. Do you have some indications about the ground GS height? Ground speed height, or do you know how high or how far of the glide slope intercept is? Yeah, I can explain you. It's a 3-degree angle of a glide slope. It's always the same altitudes in that case. Glide slope, yeah. It's 3,000 at 9 miles. So it's 4,000 at 12 miles. It's 5,000 at 15 miles. This is 3512, turn left heading 180, clear RLS 15, reduce speed 170 knots.
Lufthansa 3512, can you please repeat?
Turn left heading 180, clear RLS 15.
Turn left heading 180, Lufthansa 3512.
You don't have time in such a short base turn. I mean, you know that you get clear for the RLS, don't you? And Lufthansa 3512, reduce speed 170 knots until 512.
170 knots, Lufthansa 3512.
Lufthansa 3512, descend 2,500 feet, turn left heading 120 to intercept.
Lufthansa 3512, can you just repeat the heading, please?
So 3512, I've ILS clearance cancelled. Turn right heading 210.
Turn right heading 210.
Bearings for Hotel Kilo, turn right heading 120, clear RLS 15, descend with the glide.
120 and cleared ILS 15, you wing 40 kilo.
That's not working. If you need a repeat, then you will miss. And then you need to be resequenced. So. Ja, wenn du bei jeder Anweisung Repeat sagst, dann kriegst du mein alles nicht mehr. Lufthansa 3512, turn right heading 330.
Turn right heading 330, Lufthansa 3512.
Are you mad about situations like what happened right now? No. With the intercept, or is it daily business? That's normal, it's okay. And what do you do when the arrival is so full that it's hard to get him out? In that case, I would have to coordinate with my approach and really resequence him. So that means he might fly out at 3,000. I never get them on 3,000 from the approach. So if there's a lot of traffic down here, they would always be at 4,000 so they can overfly each other. And then I would just turn him out and give him to the approach, and he would fiddle it in again to the next sequence. But the pilot just wrote me, I'm sorry, I'm just new, first time or something here. We help him and it's good. I already wrote him what he can expect for a turn, so he knows that. Hearings 400 Kilo, free speed.
Free speed, hearings 400 Kilo.
And as we don't have that much traffic now, it's totally fine. Lola Pilot, hi, nice event tonight. Enjoying flying into Hamburg very much tonight. Yeah, and we enjoy controlling right now because it's not that much of traffic yet. My arrival list is getting bigger, but for now, it's just nice controlling. It's still fun. Hearings 400 Kilo, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855, bye-bye.
126.855, hearings 400 Kilo, ciao.
Now I will, as I've got the space, I will not do it efficiently, but more secure for the pilot. Not so many different directions, so not getting him closely in, time sensitive in, but I will just let him fly a little bit more and just give him one vector, the 120 until the final. I already told him. So that he flies out and just gets one turn now, and then he should be happy. Yeah, apron is packed with outgoing traffic, I guess, so that's always happening. So bear in mind, this is not efficient, but this is newbie friendly. Lufthansa 3512, turn right heading 120, cleared RLS 15.
Turn right heading 120, Lufthansa 3512.
And please confirm you're cleared for the ILS 15.
Cleared for ILS 15, Lufthansa 3512.
That's an instruction, so you need to do a readback. Important, I need to know that you understand my clearance for which approach type. Wie sieht es denn in Bremen aus? Hat er CBT-Traffic? Oh, gut. Look at that. Perfectly aligned for a good intercept. Now he just needs to press the approach button. It's one of the errors sometimes happening. So they just fly through the ILS. Should intercept now, hopefully. Now he should turn. So 3512, turn right heading 180, clear LS 15. Please push the approach button.
Turn right 180, ILS approach.
Watching. Watching. Good thing is that he's slow already. We can do such a turn now. Bart, thanks for your follow. Hi. Okay, might not intercept that now because of the wind. We'll see. Let's see, needs to turn in now. Yeah, Star 3512, that looks good. Free speed, you can now use managed speed and contact Hamburg Tower 126.855.
Contact tower on 126.855. Thank you so much.
Not sure if he's descending now. Yeah, now he's still at 3000. Hamburg Tower, arrival. Lufthansa 3512, not sure if he's descending. Nein. Ja, weiß nicht, ob die Lufthansa 3512 singt. Die meldet sich, glaube ich, gleich bei dir. That's what's saying. Now I get problems with my spacing. Lufthansa 3512 still on frequency? Sorry guys, please don't fly to an event when you're totally new and for example you don't know your airplane. You need to practice intercepting the ILS, descending, landing and all that stuff. Speeds. Now he's descending actually. That's one of the things. Please get used to your airplane offline before you fly online, and please for your first flights don't fly into events. Actually I think he didn't know that it's an event today. So no worries, if it happens, it happens. He's a nice guy, so hopefully he wants to fly more on Vatsim. But yeah, if we would have... Yep. Er ist auf deiner Frequenz, sprech ihn mal an. Sehr neu. City Air 2062, Hamburg Arrival, descent 3000 feet.
3000 feet, City Air 2062.
City Air 2062, turn left by 5 degrees.
5, City Air 2062.
Jo. Kriege ich halt jetzt nicht 180 Grad rum. City Air 2062, reduce speed to 10 knots.
2 tons, City Air 2062.
Oh, why? We will get him at the approach again, at the arrival. You're welcome. City line 2062, turn right heading 120, clear ILS 15.
Right 120, clear ILS 15, City Air 2062.
Boah, knapp mit dem Wief, oder? Wusste die Dolly darüber Bescheid? Ich genau durch die Wirbel schleppen gerade. Macht der Platzrunden auf der Tutri? Das macht ja keinen Sinn.
Hamburg Arrival, good evening, Condor 3, Foxtrot Charlie.
Von der Tri Foxtrot Charlie, Bremen, Hamburg Arrival, good evening. Descent 4000.
Descending 4000 feet, Condor 3, Foxtrot Charlie.
Nö, Goldi Fischi. Heute ist Altherrenlotsen. Es macht Spaß. Gerade nicht so viel. It's not that busy today and I like it. Von der Tri Foxtrot Charlie, Reduce Speed 220 knots.
Reducing speed 220 knots, Condor 3, Foxtrot Charlie.
That sounds like Fritz. Oh, it's Max. Okay. Von der Tri Foxtrot Charlie, turn left heading 240.
Left heading 240, Condor 3, Foxtrot Charlie.
Yeah, 2062, any ATC speed.
CDR 2062, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles. Final, contact Hamburg Tower 126 is 855. Ich glaube nicht, dass er weiß, dass heute ein Event war. Ich schreibe mit ihm die ganze Zeit. Drück jetzt den Approach-Button und so. Von der Tri Foxtrot Charlie, Descent 3000 feet, Reduce Speed 200 knots.
Descending 3000 feet, reducing 200, Condor 3, Foxtrot Charlie.
Jo. Von der Tri Foxtrot Charlie, turn left heading 190, cleared LS 15.
Left heading 190, cleared LS 15, Condor 3, Foxtrot Charlie.
Deswegen habe ich ihm auch eben die ganze Zeit geschrieben und gesagt, was er jetzt gleich expecten soll auf Frequenz, damit er das schon mal gelesen hat. Geht alles. Aber mehr geht da noch nicht. Oh well. The spike will come. Oh, my entry list is growing. We are now 1 hour and 15 minutes into the event. Usually most traffic rakes up in like 15 minutes ongoing. That's our local time, 9 o'clock in the evening. There we need to do a lot of work then. But it's nice that it's now spread out a little bit. We had days there were no traffic, like inbound traffic, like 45 minutes, and then everything came at the same time. That doesn't make any sense. And that's not fun at all. Because it's unrealistic. In real life, they wouldn't do that. On the 3 Foxtrot Charlie, reduce speed 170 knots or less.
Reducing speed 170 knots or less, Condor 3, Foxtrot Charlie.
Condor 3 Foxtrot Charlie, contact Hamburg Tower 126, ist mal 855 vorbei.
126, 855, Condor 3, Foxtrot Charlie, schönen Abend noch, tschüss.
So next traffic from the south, yeah, we get some traffic there. They will all build up onto the same conga line, so like 5 from above, from below, 1 from above, 1 from the west. Yeah, they will all get actually 7 airplanes in the same segment. Sorry, just checking my messages. I don't have to do anything right now. Waiting for the traffic. But let me have a look at the other airports, just to having a check. Bremen got some traffic. Oh, Hannover got a lot of outbound traffic. That's nice as well, but not that much of inbound. We are quite comfortable in Hamburg now with 30 departures, 34 arrivals. What's with Berlin? Oh, even less. So I guess maybe it's the weather, I don't know. Summer is starting. Less people flying. For me, it's totally fine. To be frank, it's okay. Sometimes I think it's too much traffic, too much condensed at this prime time this prime time at 8 o'clock to 10 o'clock in the evening European time. It's just too much. But yeah. We'll see. Hope you still have number. If you like, get some Vatsim questions into my site. I will try to answer as much as possible. Muss man als Delivery die IFA-Clearance selber vorbereiten oder gibt es Hilfe? Wie kommt man zum Beispiel auf den Squawk? Yeah, how do you prepare IFA clearances? Of course you have a helper and a checker, so but you should know what is possible and what not, and you get your clearances in your departure list and all that stuff. You can see it maybe here. That's the departure list of Hamburg right now. And yeah, we got some, of course, some help with the SIDs and stars, and you just assign a squawk and it gets automatically assigned in a European server for this airport. Usually 1000 if you are Mode Sierra capable and you're not flying to Scandinavia. That's a combined squawk for more than one airplane, but usually normal squawk then same. I'm not guessing that. So yeah, we've got some help with that. Ich hoffe, das war jetzt okay auf Englisch. Ansonsten sage ich es ja auch nochmal auf Deutsch. Aber ja, wir haben natürlich Hilfe dabei. Aber wir wissen auch durch unsere Ausbildung, was Sinn macht und was nicht. Oh, look at that. Hamburg is not that full. I know that a lot more worse. So everyone was blocking everything. And startup times of like 45 minutes. Good, nice, Beamy. Beam me up, Scotty. Nice name. Look at that, it's even possible to fly VFR traffic circuits at the event evening. Usually that's not possible. Kritzel, würdest du empfehlen, Lotse auf Vatsim zu werden und ist die Ausbildung gut neben der Arbeit machbar? Ja, klar. Also du musst kein Schüler sein, der super viel Zeit hat. Du solltest abends Zeit haben. Und so Primetime ist halt immer also 19 bis 22 Uhr. Da finden die meisten Trainings statt, die meisten Events und so weiter. Wenn du da, sag mal, 2 bis 3 Mal die Woche Zeit hättest, dann wäre das eine Sache, die gut machbar ist. Es ist ein sehr also ein Hobby, wo man sehr viel Zeit reinsteckt und sehr viel Self-Learning machen muss. Das kannst du aber ja jederzeit übertragen, wenn du willst. Aber es macht sehr viel Spaß. So, Kritzel was asking if it makes sense to join Vatsim as an ATC if you don't have that much time and if you need normal work and all that stuff. Yes, you can, because this is mostly a primetime evening hobby, plus extra hours if you have the time for that, of course. But yeah, it's like another, like sports and all that stuff you do in your spare time. Yeah, it's a dedicated hobby, no, a hobby where you need a lot of dedication to learn. That's what I want to give you with that. It's easy to fly on Vatsim. It's hard to control on Vatsim. You need to learn by yourself because you don't get an apprenticeship, but you get a mentorship. So you, for example, I'm a mentor at Vatsim. I'm training other controllers to get their rating, like the ground rating, tower rating, approach rating, center rating, and all that stuff. But it means we are not doing lessons like in school. It's more like you need to learn on your own, and we guide you and help you to push you in the right direction. Of course, we will do some sim training, and we will do over-the-shoulder training where you are online with a mentor together. We can show you stuff, but most of the stuff is self-education. Hey, Chris. It's getting warm in here. Don't know how where you are living, if it's getting warm here. Now the time starts where my PCs, there are 2 PCs, and of course lights and all that stuff, even accelerates warming up, and I don't have air conditioning. It's traffic inbound. What if the tower isn't comfortable in certain situations, much VFR traffic in the CTR, for example? Is this being trained? Yes. With a mentor, do you have to try to overcome this problem yourself? Both. Why not both? It's always a give and take. And usually you get overwhelmed at some point, but this point of overwhelmness always gets pushed more up and up and up until you're ready for a rating. And one of the hardest things as a new trainee is to learn to say no. I've got some traffic problems to Switzerland, I think. Just heard in TeamSpeak, no release for departures out of Hannover. Sieben Minuten müssen die auseinander sein. Ja, expect dann Departure Releases, ne, für Zürich. Also dann gibt es gar keine Departures mehr. Hannover hat jetzt gerade gar keine mehr. So we've got an MDI, so minimum departure interval to Zurich. And Hannover even got a departure stop until release. So I guess they've got some trouble there. I don't know. So it's, yeah, Zurich Evening, yeah, isn't it? 120 arrivals, and they're not built for that. So yeah. Means on a Tuesday, please don't fly to Zurich. It just doesn't. You will end up in a holding until they close. That's what's happening sometimes. Die Apple Geek. Woher weißt du, welches Setting du im Flugzeug geben musst? Experience. So new traffic inbound. They're still gray, but I will get them as soon as possible. Wir haben es gerade besprochen, dass du keine rausschicken darfst. Oliver, das geht so nicht. Ja, dann ist jetzt Oliver Departure Stop, okay? Departure Stop und Jörg wird den ein bisschen wegvektorieren und spacen. Und keine Departures until Jörg gives you a release. Weil die Center-Lotsen sind dann nachher das Problem, ne? Die kriegen dann den Traffic von sonst, ne? Okay, gut. Ganz, ganz wichtig. Und arbeite mit deinem Ground zusammen, mit deinem Apron, dass die gar nicht erst da losrollen, ne? Sorry. Needed to be a bit more strongly articulated now because we've got a problem with Zurich and yeah, traffic is not allowed to depart that close behind each other because centers cannot sequence that into Zurich. Now it happened, it was a mistake, but they were directly behind each other and that's not working out. So now I just stopped every departure out of Hamburg. So my Hamburg approach can sequence these two a little bit to each other.
Hamburg arrival, Servus, Lufthansa 3 Hotel Foxtrot.
Hopefully giving him like 15 or 20 miles or more. And then we release new departures. Lufthansa 3 Hotel Foxtrot, Hamburg arrival, good evening. Lufthansa 3 Hotel Foxtrot, descend 3000 feet.
Descend altitude 3000 feet, Lufthansa 3 Hotel Fox.
Way too high, way too fast. So this one is number one. And again, now I need to concentrate. When I was starting control, I felt I had to be polite and never say no. Did you struggle with that first? It's one of the hardest things for trainees to say no. No means you're still being polite because you're being realistic.
7 Yankee Romeo descending to altitude 4000 feet.
So 7 Yankee Romeo, Hamburg arrival, reduce speed.
Reduce speed, hearing 7 Yankee Romeo.
So 3 Hotel Foxtrot, reduce speed 210 knots.
Reduce speed 210 knots, Lufthansa 3 Hotel Fox.
Ja, wir haben das gerade schon geklärt mit Zürich. Alles gut. So 3 Hotel Foxtrot, turn left heading 240.
Turn left 240 degrees, Lufthansa 3 Hotel Foxtrot.
Oi. During 7 Yankee Romeo, turn right heading 120, cleared ILS 15.
Right heading 120 and cleared ILS 15, hearing 7 Yankee Romeo.
Hat der Apron mitgehört? Ja, derzeit keine Departures nach Zürich. Die können alle erstmal wieder ins Gate. Ja, wenn sie nicht unbedingt nach Süden fliegen, müssen wir gleich mal ein bisschen gucken. Also Release ist jetzt noch, ne? Genau, Jörg sagt euch gleich, was rausgeht. Aber Zürich expect 15 to 20 minutes delay. Minimum. Lufthansa 3 Hotel Foxtrot, turn left heading 180, cleared ILS 15.
Turn left 180 degrees, cleared ILS 15, Lufthansa 3 Hotel Foxtrot.
Lufthansa 3 Hotel Foxtrot, reduce speed 170 knots until 5.
17 until 5, hearing 3 Hotel Foxtrot.
Ja, können alle wieder zurück. Verstehe das nicht. Wir haben vorhin am Anfang schon gesagt, Zürich, Achtung. Könnt die nicht alle hintereinander rausballern. One already lined up to Zurich. Yeah, he's now a delay of 15 minutes minimum. Ja, zum Glück sind da gerade nicht so viele Departures. Das geht ja noch. Passatrie Hotel Foxtrot, contact Hamburg Tower 126 is my 855 vorbei. So yeah, that's coordination in the TeamSpeak if something works not that well. Shit happens. Communication down the line is sometimes a problem. Just happens, huh? Yeah, they all need to stop now. I don't know why this is even happening. I already told them they need to stop. Ja, die Lufthansa Cargo oder was das da ist, die kann direkt wieder zu einem Stand.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Thank you, Pilot Aviation. Thanks for your raid. Ja, hi, nice. Hello, Passama. Pilot Aviation, good evening. Übrigens 7 Yankee Romeo, speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Speed 170 knots until 5 miles.
Now a little bit of traffic is coming in. We've still got the problem of Zurich departures. Out of every of our airports, Zurich is practically closed right now. Too much traffic. But everyone wants to fly there, and they cannot get departures from us. I don't know what they are doing now. This is not working out. So now it's Alpha 5. You cannot wait at Alpha 5 because people are departing. I don't know what, but I cannot mentor now. Lufthansa 036, Hamburg arrival, hello. Descent 3000 feet.
Descending 3000 feet, Lufthansa 036.
Hamburg arrival, Scandinavian 46 Golf, good night.
Scandinavian 46 Golf, Hamburg arrival, descent 4000 feet.
Descent 4000, Scandinavian 46 Golf.
Our airplane grounded at Echo Golf Charlie Charlie. Ay. Okay, what happened? Übrigens 7 Yankee Romeo, contact Hamburg Tower 126 ist mal 855 vorbei.
Tower 126 ist mit 855, ciao, schönen Abend noch.
So, 036, turn right, heading 060.
Right heading 060, Lufthansa 036.
Tower, für Approach. 10 Minuten Departure Stop für jeglichen Traffic. Geht gerade nicht. Airspace ist komplett voll. Ja, am besten. Wir haben da eh nichts zu suchen. Für Zürich sowieso nicht. Und ihr könnt ihnen expecten, dass sie nicht mehr ankommen werden in Zürich. Also die werden sowieso auf Unicom ankommen. Sollen sie sich überlegen, ob sie wirklich fliegen wollen. Scandinavian 46 Golf, turn left heading 240, reduce speed 200 knots.
Left heading 240, reduce speed 200, Scandinavian 46 Golf.
Lufthansa 036, continue turn right heading 120, cleared ILS 15.
Right heading 120, cleared ILS runway 15, Lufthansa 036.
Some bug in the flight factor 763, might the engine not spool up. Oh, too bad. There's an event at Zurich too, yes, too many planes. They cannot accept any more quit. Yeah, departure stop for everyone. You don't have to fly to Zurich now. It's 9 o'clock in the evening, they close in 1 hour. You will end up in the holding anyway, on Unicom. Huh? Er ist aber Solling.
Arrival, good day, KLM 1757.
KLM 1757, Hamburg arrival. Scandinavian 46 Golf, turn left heading 180, cleared on ILS 15.
Left heading 180, cleared for the ILS runway 15, Scandinavian 46 Golf.
Lufthansa 036, reduce speed 160 knots until 4 miles final.
160 knots until 4 miles final, Lufthansa 026.
Scandinavian 46 Golf, reduce speed 160 knots until 4 miles final.
Reducing speed 160 until 4 miles, Scandinavian 46 Golf.
KLM 1757, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reduce speed 200 knots, KLM 1757.
Lufthansa 036, contact Hamburg Tower 126, Cessna 855 vorbei.
Ciao, 126, Cessna 855, Lufthansa 036, ciao, ciao.
Lufthansa 3 off Romeo at 5000.
Lufthansa 3 Alpha Romeo Hamburg arrival, descent 4000 feet.
Descent 4000 feet, Lufthansa 3 off Romeo.
KLM 1757, descent 3000 feet.
Descent 3000, KLM 1757.
Sorry, I can't read right now as it's stressful. I guess you know the drill. Big Worm, hi, good evening. KLM 1757, turn right heading 120, cleared ILS 15.
Right, 120, cleared ILS 15, KLM 1757.
Lufthansa 3 Alpha Romeo, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reduce speed 200 knots, Lufthansa 3 off Romeo.
Arrival, hello, Condor 4181.
Condor 4181, Hamburg arrival. Scandinavian 46 Golf, contact Hamburg Tower 126, Cessna 855.
126, Cessna 855, Scandinavian
Arrival
46
oder
Golf.
Approach? Ja. Ne. Gerade nicht. Das ist, also da musst du mindestens 5 Flieger warten. Kannst du nicht auf der 2-3 machen? Hast du ja eh Departure Stop. Kannst sogar 05 landen lassen, wenn du willst. 05 ist sogar einfach. Kannst du hold short auf Runway 15 oder so. Oder ja, dann darfst du sogar. Lufthansa 3 Alpha Romeo, turn left heading 230.
Turn left heading 230, Lufthansa 3 off Romeo.
Since I started to hit the maintenance button every flight, I had no more issues. Ooh, okay. You need to maintain your aircraft, huh? Don't you? Condor 4181, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reducing 200, Condor 4181.
Lufthansa 3 Alpha Romeo, descent 3000 feet.
Descent 3000 feet, Lufthansa 3 off Romeo.
1757, confirm speed 200.
Speed 200, KLM 1757.
Never reduce on your own if you have a speed restriction.
Roger, sorry for that.
So 3 Alpha Romeo, reduce speed 170 knots and expect to intercept from the west.
Reduce speed 170 knots and expect to intercept from the west, Lufthansa 3 off Romeo.
Yeah. So don't reduce on your own if you have a speed instruction. In that case, ask. Before time sleeping until glider vacation. Nice. What are you going to do? Just a local glider, or are you moving somewhere to holiday for gliding? On the 4181, turn right heading 120, cleared ILS 15, descend with the glide.
Right 120, cleared ILS 15, descend with the glide, Condor 4181.
KLM 1757, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
17 or greater until 5 miles final, KLM 1757.
Lufthansa 3 Alfa Romeo, it looks like you're turning onto the ILS on your own.
Lufthansa 3 Alfa Romeo, apologies, cloud glide, localizer.
Yeah, that's you were not cleared for that, but now cleared ILS 15, maintain speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Cleared ILS 15 and maintain speed 170 until 5 miles final, Lufthansa 3 Alfa Romeo, sorry.
Martin, hi. Greetings. We stay at our airfield, but we will be operational every day and eating together with campfire in the evening and stuff.
Hamburg, good evening, Blue Max.
Boy Scout there, holidays. Blue Max 9 Hotel, Squawk 1000.
Squawk 1000.
Jörg, die Blue Max. Ah, danke. Alles gut, passiert da hinten. 1757, contact Hamburg Tower 126, SMA 855, vorbei.
Tower 126, 855, KLM 1757, ciao.
Lufthansa 3 Alfa Romeo, contact Hamburg Tower 126, SMA 855, vorbei.
126.855, Lufthansa 3 Alfa Romeo, tschüss.
Arrival, hallo, Lufthansa 6 Papa Hotel.
Lufthansa 6 Papa Hotel, Bremen, Hamburg Arrival, good evening. Descent 3000 feet.
Descent 3000 feet, Lufthansa 6 Papa Hotel.
Condor 4181, we are on the localizer.
Condor 4181, Roger, speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 until 5, Condor 4181.
So 6 Papa Hotel, turn left heading 290.
Left heading 290, Lufthansa 6 Papa Hotel.
Your probably not experience is that much, but is Hamburg also feeling the effect of the Zurich? Yes, no departures for now. Everything is closed to Zurich. And we had a lot of troubles communicating that down to tower and ground. So, yeah, Zurich, and back to standing, blocking. I don't know, it's not managed well right now. So 6 Papa Hotel, reduce speed 200 knots, turn left heading 240.
220 knots and left 240, Lufthansa 6 Papa Hotel.
6 Papa Hotel, reduce speed 200.
200, Lufthansa 6 Papa Hotel.
Condor 4181, contact Hamburg Tower 126, SMA 855.
126855, Condor 4181, schönen Abend noch dabei.
War es was für mich? Oh, kriselt ein bisschen. Lufthansa 6 Papa Hotel, turn left heading 180, cleared ILS 15.
Left 180 and cleared ILS 15, Lufthansa 6 Papa Hotel.
Blue Max 9 Hotel, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reduce speed 200, Blue Max 9 Hotel.
Crazy. Fear Evening and Zurich event at the same time is quite a lot. And I just heard about other controllers from Langen. They're all shooting up, like from Cologne, from Düsseldorf and all that stuff. That's not working out. Our center controllers just all reported they're completely full and overwhelmed, and maybe in the bad case, they would just close down. Just too much. Max 9 Hotel, turn right heading 120, clear LS 15, descend with the glide.
Right heading 120, clear to LS 15, descend on the glide, Blue Max 9 Hotel.
So 6 Papa Hotel, speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 until 5 miles, Lufthansa 6 Papa Hotel.
Oh, come on. Don't turn that. I cannot do call signs with both numbers and letters. Yeah, you get used to it. Some combinations are really weird. But I mean numbers only because my brain cannot process it fast enough. Yeah. Actually, please don't start with the letter behind the 3-digit ICAO code. That gets me every time. So it's always a number after the 3 letters of, for example, Eurowings 37 Golf. It would be Eurowings Golf 37. This would be very hard for me. And I don't even know if it's valid. Who would have thought that Vatsim got so popular the en route traffic is too high to handle? Yes, it's too much in our region. But Board of Governors are usually American based and there's not that much traffic in peaks there. So we have to live with it, that it's too much. Lufthansa 6 Papa Hotel, contact Hamburg Tower 126, das ist mal 855, bye bye.
126, 855, Lufthansa 6 Papa Hotel, tschüss.
Oh. Speaking about Sadomaso.
Hamburg Arrival, hello, Eurowings 37 Golf.
Eurowings 37 Golf, Hamburg Arrival, descent 3000 feet.
Descent 3000 feet, Eurowings 37 Golf.
Aber anscheinend schießt Düsseldorf und Köln ohne Wenn und Aber raus, ne, nach Zürich. Weil die kommen da alle jetzt an und werden sowieso auf Unicom im Holding sein.
Guten Abend, German Air Force 47 Golf Heavy.
Eurowings, Quatsch, German Air Force 47 Golf, Hamburg Arrival, hello. Eurowings 37 Golf, reduce speed 200.
Reduce speed 200, Eurowings 37 Golf.
That's what I wanted to say. I hate call sign like Lufthansa Kilo 31. Yeah, that's very confusing, man. Eurowings 37 Golf, turn a left heading 220.
Heading 220, Eurowings 37 Golf.
German Air Force 47 Golf, reduce speed 200 knots.
Speed 200, German Air Force 47 Golf.
Blue Max 9 Hotel, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 until 5 miles, Blue Max 9 Hotel.
More events in other region would help. Tonight there are 2 announced events, Zurich and Bremen. Of course, everyone is flying here. Yes, Fighty, welcome, hi. That's actually a problem as well. Sometimes this is crazy if it's only our trainee day in Hannover and Bremen. Not much to train for trainees there when the traffic is just overloading. Julius, hi, moin. Eurowings 37 Golf, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final. Turn left heading 180, clear LS 15.
Speed 170 knots until 5 miles final, and left heading 180, clear towards runway 15, Eurowings 37 Golf.
Correct. I know, three things at the same time. German Air Force 47 Golf, turn right heading 120, clear LS 15, descend with the glide.
Right 120 and cleared ILS 15. German Air Force 47 Golf.
Wings 37 Golf, turn right, heading 190 now.
No, I have problems with other power rings.
Oh, people are not.
I think it needs approach.
Wings 37 Golf, turn right, heading 190 to intercept.
Having 190, Golf.
Dude. And you need to descend. Wings 37 Golf, descend 2,500 feet. You need to get down.
Descend 2,500 feet, Wings 37 Golf.
Blue Max 9 Hotel, contact Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 855, vorbei.
126, decimal 855, Blue Max 9 Hotel, ciao.
Hamburg arrival, good evening, Lufthansa 1 Foxtrot Romeo.
So, 1 Foxtrot Romeo, Hamburg arrival, hello.
Very good day again, KLM 155.
1757 Bremen Radar, Hamburg arrival, hello. Descend 4,000 feet.
Descend to 4,000, KLM 175.
So 1 Foxtrot Romeo, descend altitude 3,000 feet.
Descending 3,000 feet, Lufthansa 1 Foxtrot Romeo.
Hearing 737 Golf, you missed the ILS, turn left heading 120, cleared ILS 15.
Having 120, cleared ILS 15, heading 37 Golf.
Air Force 47 Golf, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 knots to 5 miles. German Air Force 47 Golf.
So 1 Foxtrot Romeo, reduce speed 200 knots.
Speed 200, Lufthansa 1 Foxtrot Romeo.
I should say 200, but I'm not saying that because every time I say 200, people read back 220. So I just say 200. I don't know.
Can I increase my speed to reach vessel?
Wings 37 Golf, yeah, free speed now.
Free speed, thank you, Wings 37 Golf.
Wings 37 Golf, contact Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 855.
Contact Tower 126, decimal 855, Wings 37 Golf.
So 1 Foxtrot Romeo, turn right heading 120, cleared ILS 15.
Right 120, cleared ILS 15, Lufthansa 1 Foxtrot Romeo.
Du kannst nirgendwo lotsen, wenn du keine Ausbildung hast. Du musst da in ein Ausbildungsprogramm von Vatsim, bevor du das Rating hast, auch auf kleinen Plätzen zu lotsen. Fliegen kannst du nach einer kurzen Einweisung und einem kleinen Check. Das ist auch das Problem, was ich teilweise bei Events dann habe. German Air Force 47 Golf, speed 170 knots until 5 and contact Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 855.
126, decimal 855, 170 to 5. German Air Force 47 Golf, danke, ciao.
KLM 1757, turn left heading 195, cleared ILS 15.
Turn left heading 1905, cleared ILS 15, KLM 175.
Lufthansa 5 Hotel and...
Lufthansa 5 Hotel Hamburg arrival, hello. Descend 4,000 feet.
Descending 4,000 feet, Lufthansa 5 Hotel.
Ja. Vor. Wo sind die? Ach da, ja, sehe ich gar nicht concerned. Ja, gib her. Kommt hinter die KLM.
Arrival is 440 Yankee.
Swiss 443 Yankee Hamburg arrival, hello. Lufthansa 5 Hotel, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reducing speed 200 knots, Lufthansa 5 Hotel.
KLM 1757, reduce speed 200.
Reduce 200, KLM 1757.
Actually, KLM 1757, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
What's that for KLM 1757?
KLM 1757, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 knots till 5 KLM 1757.
Lufthansa 1 Foxtrot Romeo, speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 until 5, Lufthansa 1 Foxtrot Romeo.
Hamburg Tower, arrival. Ja, Riesen vor Go-Round. Ja, die jetzt. Missed Approach, warum? Ich muss das wissen als Arrival. Ich muss wissen, warum er einen Go-Round gemacht hat. War zu hoch. So ein Quatsch, der war auf dem ILS. Lufthansa 5 Hotel, turn left heading 270.
Left heading 270, Lufthansa 5 Hotel.
Swiss 443 Yankee, turn right heading 120, cleared ILS 15.
Right heading 120, cleared ILS 15, Swiss 443 Yankee.
So 1 Foxtrot Romeo, contact Hamburg Tower 126, is my 855.
126, 855, Lufthansa 1 Foxtrot Romeo 6, bye-bye.
KLM 1757, reduce speed 160 knots until 5.
160 until 5, KLM 1757.
Lufthansa 5 Hotel, reduce speed 170 knots.
Reducing speed 170 knots, Lufthansa 5 Hotel.
ILS is configured too high then, yeah. Out of 5 miles, he already said he's too high. I don't know whether... In that case, you just fly visual and push your airplane down, don't you? 749 Kilo, Hamburg arrival, hello. Turn left heading 340.
Left 340, KLM 49 Kilo.
Lufthansa 5 Hotel, turn left heading 180, cleared ILS 15.
Cleared ILS 15, left heading 180, Lufthansa 5 Hotel.
Confirm 180.
180, Lufthansa 5 Hotel.
Swiss 443 Yankee, reduce speed 190 knots.
Speed 190, Swiss 443 Yankee.
Lufthansa 5 Hotel, descend 3000 feet.
Descending 3000 feet, Lufthansa 5 Hotel.
Swiss 443 Yankee, actually reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 to 5, Swiss 443 Yankee.
KLM 1757, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855, bye-bye.
126, 855, KLM 1757, bye-bye.
KLM 49 Kilo, reduce speed 200.
Speed 200, KLM 49 Kilo.
Legend 4 Golf Echo.
Legend 4 Golf Echo, Hamburg arrival, hello, descend 4000 feet.
Descending 4000, 46 Echo.
It's not working out. Swiss 443 Yankee, reduce speed 160 knots until 5.
160 to 5, Swiss 443 Yankee.
This Lufthansa is pretty slow. He's got a caution in his tag, so yeah, happens. So we'll try to space up. Because the next airplanes are coming. Yeah, there's the next one. Yeah, we'll see. KLM 49 Kilo, turn right heading 120, clear ILS 15.
Right 130, clear ILS 15, KLM 49 Kilo.
Lufthansa 5 Hotel, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855.
126.855, Lufthansa 5 Hotel, next to Luton, ciao.
Yeah, that will be a little bit closer, but nothing to worry. Tower Ravel. Die Lufthansa 5 Hotel Expedite Vacate. Die Swiss dahinter wird ein bisschen enger kommen. Aber leider 5 Hotel Caution. KLM 49 Kilo, reduce speed 160 knots until 5 miles final.
160 to 5, KLM 49 Kilo.
Legend 4 Golf Echo, reduce speed 200.
Speed
Ja.
246, 4 Golf Echo.
Mal, dass wir den Final ein bisschen zurückkriegen, aber das ist super gerade. Ja, ich habe nur Angst, zu viel zu compressen für einen Tower, ne? Also ich weiß nicht, was da unten gerade abgeht. Ah, so, keine. Ja, alles klar. Ja, gut, dann gucke ich mal. Wenn es zu eng wird, sag Bescheid. Weil durch die Go-Rounds habe ich gerade gedacht, nicht so gut. So sorry for chit-chatting in German. I'm coordinating with the controllers. Because about spacing, if it's enough and all, that's good. Lufthansa 26 Alpha, Hamburg arrival, hello. Descent 3000 feet.
Descent 3000 feet, Lufthansa 26 Alpha.
Go ahead. Ja. Ja, alles gut. Legend 4 Golf Echo, turn left heading 180, cleared LS 15, reduce speed 170 knots.
Left 180, cleared LS 15, speed 180, Legend 4 Golf Echo.
Swiss 443 Yankee, contact Hamburg Tower 126.855, bye.
6855, Swiss 440 Yankee, danke schön, guten Abend, tschüss.
So yeah, heavy inbound phase now. Hope you have some fun. We had a lot of chat in the first 1 hour. Now I need to work. You can always go wrong. Yep, except you're a glider. If you're a glider, you have priority. That's a nice thing about that. So it's always...
You can always go around.
Lufthansa 26 Alpha, reduce speed 200 and climb altitude 3000 feet. You're now indicating 2600.
Reduce speed to 200 knots. You say climb 2000 feet, Lufthansa 26 Alpha. Lufthansa 26 Alpha, can I confirm, did you say climb to 3000 feet?
Yes, you're now indicating 2300. Climb 3000 feet.
Roger that, climbing 3000 feet, Lufthansa 26 Alpha.
Unless you want to crash down there. So please, climb up.
Hamburg arrival, hello, Lufthansa 4 Lima November.
Lufthansa 4 Lima November, Hamburg arrival, hello. Descent 4000 feet.
Descent 4000 feet, Lufthansa 4 Lima November.
Lufthansa 26 Alpha, turn right, heading 120, cleared ILS 15.
Right, 120, cleared ILS from 15, Lufthansa 26 Alpha.
And you are still descending.
Yeah, sorry about that. It's...
Ja, die machen bald zu.
Sorry about that, my vertical speed is in negative and I didn't see it. Lufthansa 26 Alpha, we are climbing.
Ja, frag sie, ob sie nach Unicom fliegen wollen, weil da ist keiner mehr gleich. I'm not allowed to control him. And now he's climbing. Aye, aye, aye. Please try to learn your plane. I don't have the nerves for that if I'm still at work. Then 49er Kilo, contact Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 855 vorbei.
126,
Legend 4 Golf Echo, reduce speed 150 knots until 5.
150 to 5, Legend 46 Echo.
Officer 26 Alpha, reduce speed 170 knots.
Reduce speed 180, Lufthansa 26 Alpha.
170.
170, Lufthansa 26 Alpha.
Officer 4 Lima November, reduce speed 190 knots.
Reducing 190, Lufthansa 4 Lima November.
Lufthansa 4 Lima November, turn left heading 180, cleared ILS 15. Descend with the glide.
Lufthansa, correction, left heading 180, cleared LS 15, Lufthansa 4 Lima November.
Legend 4 Golf Echo, contact Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 855 vorbei.
126, 855 for Golf Echo. Cheers.
Spear 27 Alpha, Hamburg arrival, hello. Everyone got to slow down now. Yes, everyone needs to slow down now. It's like traffic jam on the highway. Stop and go, yeah. That's a problem actually. And now he's disconnecting. Now he's conflicting with our traffic. Oh, come on, please disconnect. Wings 37 Golf, Hamburg arrival, hello. Reduce speed 200 knots.
Bitte 100 knots for the Station Golf.
Yeah. It's a good one. Lufthansa 4 Lima November, descent 3000 feet.
Descent 3000, Lufthansa 4 Lima November.
We'll see. It's not working perfectly today. So for Lima November, please speed up 210 knots. Sorry for that.
210 knots, Lufthansa 4 Lima November.
Gotta go get the wife. Yeah. Have a nice evening. Catch you later. See ya. Wings 37 Golf, turn left heading 240.
Left heading 240, your wings 37 Golf.
Hamburg arrival, Swiss 105 Zulu.
Swiss 105, Zulu, Hamburg arrival, hello, descent 3000 feet.
Descent 3000 feet, Hamburg, Swiss 105 Zulu.
Speedbird 27 Alpha, dann right heading 060. Speedbird 27 Alpha, reduce speed 190 knots.
190 knots.
Martin, mach's gut, bis bald. Und wir können bald Training machen. Hab gesehen, du hast deine Dings gemacht, deine Moodle-Kurse. Machen wir bald das Grounded ausmachen, ne? Wings 37 Golf, turn left heading 180, cleared LS 15.
Left heading 180, cleared LS 15, Wings 37 Golf.
Swiss 105 Zulu, reduce speed 200 knots.
Reduce speed 250, 105.
Oh, gerne jetzt die Tage irgendwie. Ich brauche ungefähr 45 Minuten, Stunde.
Did we have to decrease our speed?
Lufthansa vor Lima November, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 until 5, Lufthansa vor Lima November, and establish ILS correction 15.
Speed by 27 Alpha, turn right heading 130, clear the ILS 15.
Right 130, clear ILS 15, Alpha.
Lufthansa vor Lima November, contact Hamburg Tower 126, is my 855.
126, 855, tschüss.
Wings 37 Golf, descend 3000 feet, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
3000 feet, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final, Wings 37 Golf.
Looking if he's now intercepting. Yeah, looks good. Wasn't a perfect turn, but worked out. Gotta go as well. Big one. Have a nice evening. Yep. See ya. I still think it's fun. And I've got a lovely approach which is doing me a big favor of separating them so I can do the final with a lot more spacing on 1.5 than we used to do on 2.3. The speedbird is not turning in. Come on, get the tick. Yeah. Wings 37 Golf, contact Hamburg Tower 126, is my 855, maintain speed until 5 miles final.
Contact Hamburg 126, 855, and maintain speed until 5 miles final, by Wings 37 Golf.
Ooh, that's a bigger hard turn here. Now I need to watch him. Ooh, that's not working out. Speedbird 27 Alpha, turn left heading 120 to intercept the ILS. Is it a Boeing? Yes. Maybe you didn't get the course. Speedbird 27 Alpha, confirm you got the course of one ILS 15. Swiss 105 Zulu, turn left heading 180, clear ILS 15.
Left heading 180, clear ILS 15, Swiss 105 Zulu.
Arrival, hello, Eurowings 43 Papa.
Eurowings 43 Papa, Hamburg, arrival, hello. Descent 4000 feet.
Descending 4000, 40 Papa.
Wee. Nope. Aria appears with the coffee in hand. Good evening. Oh, I wish, yeah. Ja. Ja. Ich wünschte. Pilot links, rechts, links. Wir gucken mal. Aber Traffic entspannt sich auch gerade wieder. Also, gleich sind wir wieder bei alte Herren Lotsen. Ist gut.
Guten Abend, Lufthansa 2 Golf, ja.
Lufthansa 2 Golf, India, Hamburg, arrival, hello. Swiss 105 Zulu, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Speed 170 until 5, Swiss 105 Zulu.
Ah, ist nicht too tree. Speedbird 27 Alpha, contact Hamburg Tower 126, ist mal 855 vorbei. And actually, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final. Übrigens 43 Papa, reduce speed 200.
Reducing to 200, 43 Papa.
How are you doing? I'm fine. It's still fun, but it's a little bit stressful. It doesn't look like much, but well, it's constantly traffic for actually more than 90 minutes now. And yeah, my concentration is at a limit, but still working. Kannst du die ganzen Textsachen, die beim Flieger stehen, erklären? Can I explain the tech? Yes, I could. But right now, a little bit too much traffic. So just looking at this one here, it's the call sign, the ground speed at 220 knots. He's assigned an altitude of 4,000 feet, and he's at an altitude of 4,000 feet. He's flying to Hamburg, Echo Delta Delta Hotel. He's a speed limit of 200, and he's an indicated airspeed of 200, so everything perfect. Eurings 43 Papa, turn left heading 200.
Left 200, 43 Papa.
Swiss 105, Zulu, contact Hamburg Tower 126, ist mal 855, vorbei.
16855, Swiss 105, vorbei.
Lufthansa 2 Golf India, reduce speed 200.
Reduce speed 200 to India.
And if I go onto the tag, I get even more information. And I know it's a medium aircraft. Heavies are even always shown, so better get a little bit more caution there. And you've got the squawk, then the next station. On the other side, I've got, this is for center, not for me. Topics is the next point, waypoint, also not interesting for me. The track of the airplane, so what is he flying right now? It's an A319. Yeah. This is his clearance on the arrival. This is the predicted stand, and this is a remark field. So that's what we got. Tweejet 1026, Hamburg arrival. Lufthansa 2 Golf India, turn right heading 120, clear LS 15.
Right 120, cleared LS 15, Lufthansa 2 Golf India.
Eurings 43 Papa, descend to altitude 3000 feet.
Sending 3000, 43 Papa.
And now I missed the separation because I wanted to explain you the tag.
Hamburg approach, lot 6 Lima Mike, hello.
Lot 6 Lima Mike, Hamburg arrival, hello. So 2 Golf India, descend 3000 feet.
3000 feet, Lufthansa 2 Golf India.
It's a track of 200 now, yeah. Eurings 43 Papa, turn left heading of 180, cleared ILS 15.
Left 190, cleared ILS runway 15, Eurings 43 Papa.
Lot 6 Lima Mike, descend altitude 4000 feet.
Descent altitude 4000 feet, lot 6 Lima Mike.
Tweejet 1026, turn right by 5 degrees.
Right by 5, Tweejet 1026.
Eurings 43 Papa, request speed 180.
Eurings 43 Papa, speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
170 or greater, 43 Papa.
Lot 6 Lima Mike, descend 3000 feet.
Descent 3000 feet, lot 6 Lima Mike.
Übrigens 43 Papa, contact Hamburg Tower 126, ist mal 855 dabei.
126, 855, Eurowings 43 Papa, ciao, ciao.
So 2 Golf India, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Lufthansa 2 India, reduce speed 170 until 5.
Lot 6 Lima Mike, reduce speed 200.
Reduce speed 200, lot 6 Lima Mike.
Tweejet 1026, descend 4000 feet and speed 200.
Speed 200 and descend 4000 Jet 126.
Last traffic spike. Lot 6 Lima Mike, turn left heading 200.
Turn left heading 200, lot 6 Lima Mike.
Ja, ja, das ist schön. Ja, gönnen wir gleich auch noch ein schönes Bier offstream und dann ist das gut. Weil kein Alkohol im Stream. Hm? Das ist verboten. Nee. Nee, ist verboten. Darfst du nicht. Ja. Vermarktet sich nicht gut mit Werbung. Das ist Golf India Contact Hamburg Tower 126 ist mal 855. Ja. Nee, ich glaube exzessives Trinken und Drinking Games ist absolut prohibited, aber ich glaube, ansonsten ist es nicht ganz so schlimm. Aber ich mag das nicht.
Arrival, moin, Lufthansa 7 Papa Yankee.
First TUI-Jet 1026, turn right, heading 120, cleared LS15.
Right 120, cleared LS15, TUI-Jet 126.
Lufthansa 7 Papa Yankee, Hamburg, arrival, hello. Lot 6 Lima Mike, reduce speed 170 knots.
Reduce speed 170 knots, Lot 6 Lima Mike.
What's the minimum separation distance? 3 miles or 1,000 feet. This is the minimum radar separation at a good radar. Other than that, or in the upper airspace, it's 5 miles minimum. But there's not minimum separation. We also have target spacing because of the runway. This runway, we have a target spacing of 5 miles on touchdown, which means 6.5 to 7 miles on intercept, depending on wind and compression. Lot 6 Lima Mike, turn left heading 180, clear now LS15. But now I got...
turn left, sorry, can you repeat Lot 6 Lima Mike?
Cleared LS15 at heading 180.
Cleared ILS at heading 180.
Please push the button. Come on, turn your approach button, please. If you fly into an event and with an arrival, you don't have the... You need to listen and do as soon as you get the comment. There's no space for that. Now he's turning. Lot 6 Lima Mike, continue turn left heading 120 to intercept.
Continue to 120 to intercept Lot 6 Lima Mike.
Jet 1026, radio speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
170 until 5 miles to Jet 126.
Lufthansa 7 Papa Yankee, descent 3000 feet.
Descent 3000, Lufthansa 7 Papa Yankee.
Hamburg, Eurowings 390.
Eurowings 390 Hamburg, arrival, hello, descent 4000 feet.
Descending to 4000 feet, Eurowings 390.
Lot 6 Lima Mike, contact Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 855.
Going to 126, decimal 855.
Danke fürs Lotsen.
Lot 6 Lima Mike.
Lufthansa 7 Papa Yankee, turn right heading 120, cleared LS15, reduce speed 170 knots.
Right 120, reduce 170 knots and cleared ILS runway 15, Lufthansa 7 Papa Yankee.
Ja. Ja, die beiden machen wir noch. Jo, tschüss. So, 2 more airplanes. These 2 will be for Hamburg as we are not closing on the clock. But this time, more timely than usual. But it's not that much traffic anymore, that's nice. I think it was a nice evening for traffic-wise. Eurowings 395, turn right by 5 degrees, reduce speed 200.
Confirm Eurowings 390.
Eurowings 390, turn right by 5, reduce speed 200.
Turn right by 5 and speed 200, Eurowings 390.
Jet 1026, contact Hamburg Tower 126, decimal 855, away.
126, 825, 226, Bravo.
Alright, hello, Lufthansa 500 Bravo.
Lufthansa 51 Alpha Bravo, Hamburg arrival. Übrigens 390, turn left heading 180, cleared LS 15.
Left heading 180 and cleared LS 150, 15 here wings 390.
Hamburg arrival, Grüß Gott, Euro 810.
Übrigens 810 Hamburg arrival, descent 3000 feet.
Setting 3000, 810.
Looking good. Oh ja, ein Feierabendbier. Ja. But as I said in German, I'm not drinking on stream. Never. I would never promote alcohol. So 7 Papa Yankee, maintain speed 170 knots or greater until 5 miles final.
Maintain 170 knots until 5 miles final, Lufthansa 7 Papa Yankee.
Übrigens 390, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Reducing
Krasser.
12170 until 5 miles here wings 390.
Looks regular, doesn't it? Looks like a plan of sequencing. Rim, cool. That's the 7 Papa Yankee, contact Hamburg Tower 126 855.
Contact Tower 126.855, Lufthansa 7 Papa Yankee, ciao.
Übrigens 810, reduce speed 200.
Reducing 200, 810.
Yeah, so last airplanes. I think this was a nice stream. Oh, it's actually 10 o'clock in the evening. On the point. Übrigens 810, turn left heading 200.
Left turn heading 200, Euro 810.
Waiting for him to descend. In that case, he's got the glide slope and can send him to tower. So 51 Alpha Bravo, reduce speed 200.
Reducing 200, 500 Bravo.
Looks okay. Yes. Thanks for streaming. See you next time. Mr. Zodiac, thanks for watching. Hopefully your studies are well progressing. See you soon, hopefully. Miss you on the tower. So 51 Alpha Bravo, turn right heading 120, clear LS 15. Missed him. Shit.
Right 120, clear LS 15.
Übrigens 390, contact Hamburg Tower 126, das ist mal 855.
126, das ist mal 855, hier wings 390. Dankeschön, Abend noch.
Übrigens 810, reduce speed 170 knots until 5 miles final.
Reducing 170 knots until 8 miles final, Euro 810 and confirm we're cleared for the approach. You just gave us the heading.
Übrigens 810, or actually you had a semi heading. Turn left heading 180, cleared LS 15.
Left turn heading 180, cleared LS approach, runway 15, wings 810.
It's late. Ja, dann, ne? Yeah, one test and my bachelor thesis is to go. Can't wait to finish. That's cool. Nice. And Kritzel, you learned a lot. Thank you for that. That's what I hope to do with these streams. I want to educate a little bit, show the other side of the controllers so that you know as pilots, for example, what you can expect. Immer alles. Jo. But I think that's it for the stream. That's now the highlight. We've gotten still on the final. We've got all our traffic. Got 2 arrivals now. We finished that up. So thank you everyone for watching. I'm out for today. I think it was fun. For us, it was fun. As I heard on the centers, they just had too much traffic. But yeah. So have a nice evening. Bye.